Hi, another Monday. This is Rosa from Spain. I just had the weekly reading for the Spanish group, and now I'm doing yours. So let's change a little bit the energy. Okay, I'm gonna leave the tuning fork here and my quiet rose here. So it's a big one, a big chunk. Now, interesting the reading for this week. Now, there's only 5 days left for September. And as I said, oh, Elena, Laura Elena, you here, sweetie. Oh, great. Well, interesting cards. Now, September, it's been a month of revising absolutely everything. Um, have we done the last 6 months or before what we wanted to do? Or maybe the last 3 years? Are we, yes, are we in the same place as we used to be? Well, in my case, I'm revising my whole website, doing it new, changing my logo, leaving behind certain things that maybe define me. Um, it's both exciting and terrifying, to be honest, because the logo, I've been using my logo for almost 20 years. And it has to match with the cards that actually pop out because I pick up one and another one kind of woo and it fly away. And it actually came together with this one. Now, the first one is the card symbols, which is about dreams. We are in a space where having to leave behind everything that defined us, that maybe was the old me, uh, can be entering into a space where intuition and especially our higher self and guides can talk to us. Sometimes synchronicities on the day to day, books, messages, things that happen, even music, can give you a little bit of a hinge of something. But dream time, when we are sleeping, can be actually the trick. And it is about remembering your dreams and remembering that the door of the image, which is a feminine symbol, the door, means trespassing something. And the key that it's actually hanging from the door means that you're going to have the tools to actually go through this door and discover that inner treasure, that wisdom, knowledge, whatever it is that you're going to find on the other side, that it's yours and it belongs to you. It's always been there. We only ready to open the door when it's the right moment. Now, to be here in between, it's going to pop out the dark night of the soul. Now, interesting enough, when I was reading for the Spanish group, one of the persons that was in the chat said, oh, this bird. I just found one feather of them. I said, well, keep one for me. Now, this kind of bird, if you remember the fairy tale of the ugly duckling, actually at the end it was not a duckling, it was something else. And this has to do with the metamorphosis and transformation that we're going through, all of us. Sometimes you don't see it. Now, the card, as you see, the lady goes into a tunnel and the moon actually hides and there's no light illuminating when you go into the dark night of the soul, meaning to drop everything that it's not you anymore, so to say, the old version of you, because you can do the intention And on a meditation, you can do the act of doing it, and at the moment it feels real. But to release it from the equinox until the following weeks, you have to drop everything that is residual that has to do with that old version of you. So the new version of you can actually get the information in your dreams from your higher self, from all the help that you have, so that you can actually go into the emptiness, the void, to find really yourself. Now, here the spirit is the one that it's surrounding the person that it's sleeping. She's sleeping in golden sheets and yellow ones, and the pillow is violet. So the spirit is very much present in this process of evolution that we are going through individually and as a collective. Now, the other one on the other side means that when you are going there and dropping this old version of you, you drop all illusions, things that you thought you needed, people, ideas, and things that they are not serving you anymore. But you're so attached to them because maybe you define or you're defined or believe that they define you, that you still identify with them. Since you identify with them, you think you're going to go crazy if you have no identity. Now, when we jump into this vast emptiness, which is the void, which in a way the universe, when you go into a space of being the source and being one, it's everything. It's everything and nothing. Now, that can be okay in a meditation in some moment, but then when you have to take it here as an observation that you put into practice day to day, you're going to still be bombarded by things that happen. And that means that something needs to change inside you, so that even though the chaos and everything is surrounding you, the trust is so strong that even if at some moment you believe that you're going to be destroyed by the act of trusting in such situation, is the only thing you can do, because you need to leave behind like maybe a bubble of protection that at some point was useful. And when I mean protection, I don't mean that you don't have to protect your energy. I don't mean this. Probably well, I don't know. I don't remember how is it called that as an English book. Here, when they translated, it was a book about, it was a metaphor about when somebody is wearing an armor so long, you identify with it. And it's so close to you that it doesn't enable you to feel everything you need to feel inside you, everything that you are, because it has been there so long that you think you are the armor, not what's inside. And lots of people are there. Now, it reminds me this about a theme that maybe some of you that are going to watch this may resonate or not. All my life, I've never felt I could fit anywhere. And when I mean fit, it's be in a box. Like, I think we live in times that now there are more labels than never before. I mean, since the the networking of social media, Facebook, Instagram, you name it, people are always describing themselves and defining through labels of this and that, and that those are boxes. And even spiritual boxes are boxes. And to be honest, I don't want to be in a box. Uh, Even in the past, when I thought that I needed to be in a box to actually feel accepted or loved, it didn't work. It didn't work because it meant I had to create a box that it was not me to actually be there. And this is what it is about this week and the energy. Are you ready to leave behind the box that has defined you so far and be open to create something more vast, more expanded, more beautiful that maybe you have never imagined because maybe you never thought that you deserve it? Because I mean, deep down, I think the deepest wound for everybody is not being able to receive. And from there, it goes to other wounds. But not believing that you can receive is not believing that you can love yourself, respect yourself, and many more. So it goes from there. So this week, and we have 5 days to finish September because Mercury was retrograde all this month from the beginning of September, and Saturday, 1st of October, goes away. So it's the time now to present projects after we just left the new moon yesterday, Sunday. And probably that's why I'm rethinking of building lots of things in a different way. So I'm going to inform of what's new because anyway, this YouTube channel in English was just started a little bit more than a year ago. I started last August, not this August, the August before. I mean, I used to do simultaneous readings in Spanish and then in English on Facebook, and I did it for 4 years, but it was really tiring. And since the page I have or I had at the beginning was a Spanish page, it was very confusing. So I decided last year on the Lionsgate to start this YouTube channel, and I started as well a Facebook page which is called Cosmic Mermaid Love Frequencies, because what I work is with frequency, either when I sing, when I create music, when I create paintings. That one there, it's one of mine. That's one of the cards of Universal Mother, which is a deck that I created in a book, which it will be a workshop this year at the beginning in Spanish. If I had people interested in English, I would do it in English online. But for the moment, I will start in Spanish. And there are 39 cards, which are paintings that I made as big as that one. And that's part of my work, but only one part. The other is creating soul balancing images, as some know, others creating personalized meditations for you for whatever you're going through, and that you can shift that with music and with sound and words. Yes, yes, you have your soul balancing picture. I know, Laura, I know. And I'm really glad that you love it. And I'm going to show you well, I got it here. No, I don't have it here. Oh, I'll show it next time. The the painting I made for the equinox actually is a painting for balancing people. I'm going to try to go and get it because I don't have it here in the room, so don't go. Now, I'm going to show you. This is the painting I created for the equinox, which I use with my Spanish group as some work. Basically, I did a crystalline grid with crystals for, there was a crystal for each participant and a pyramid on it. And then there was another grid that was this painting full of shells, because another thing that I work with is lots of shells, of seashells. That's why the Cosmic Mermaid. And it's my energy connected to Mintaka. And water and seashells are part of what I bring as a healing energy. That's why I work with emotions. And it's been the theme of my life. Sometimes, being too much and sometimes being okay. Now, the cards are very strong for this week. Basically, we have to go through our fears and leave behind this version. It's going to go with us, I think, for some time this month, this coming month, until we release that part of us that needs to go. And it's for me, for everybody that may be watching this now or later. So I wish that you have a fantastic, fantastic week. I may be recording this week some new music. Let's see how the silence is here, because I have a park next to my house, and it depends if there's lots of people making noise or less. And if it's quiet, I'm able to record without not external noises. That's the problem. But that's the good thing about microphones. They pick up everything. So sometimes you pray that there's a little bit of silence so that you can record all the instruments, and it's okay. So I wish you a fantastic week. Laura, how great that you could be here, because normally I don't know how to actually tell people that I'm going live. I need to find out, because there must be a trick so that YouTube says in advance that I'm going to do a live, but I haven't found out how. So let's hope. If somebody's watching me and know how to do it, please write to me and let me know. Okay. So, well, sometimes I do it on Facebook. Facebook doesn't send to people anything. And sometimes I only know the same day when I'm going to do the reading, because it depends what I need to do. I cannot plan it so much. So this is what it is. Anyway, big kiss. Love you. And I'll see you soon. I'm going to do a month reading on the weekend, because we start October. So Saturday or Sunday, I will have a live about the month. So wish you a fantastic week. Laura, have a fantastic week, you too, with your lovely malas, which are every time more beautiful. So big hug to you, and big hug to all of the others that may watch me later. So see you on the weekend.